everyone and welcome to today's show with me, Rosie. On today's show we have two very famous guests from the ever so popular 50 Shades of Grey film promoting their new film 50 Shades Darker. So, Mr. Grey, tell me, how does it feel to be back together again for the sequel?
Well, it was a pleasure working with Claire in this film, in the last film as well, and the start of this one as well. But it was good. It's nice to see the team again, and well, the first one was a good success, and everyone loved it, and it was nice to make the book a reality and take on the character of Mr. Grey. And I'm looking forward to everyone seeing the next one.
And Claire, tell me, how was your experience this time around making the film?
Well, I mean, it was interesting because a lot had changed. Obviously, the first one was very, out there, and this one was very different in the respect that, they're already together, so it's not that build-up of, like, those two becoming a couple. But, no, it was good. I really enjoyed it.
And do you feel much pressure from the fans? Obviously, you play Anastasia Steele,
Yeah.
who is the leading lady.
Yes.
The fans loved the book because the book came out beforehand, so is there much pressure from that, do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, with the first one, there was a lot of speculation about, the book wasn't, the film wasn't exactly the same as the book, and, people were thinking, will the characters live up to the characters in the book? So, yeah, there is a lot of pressure, but, I mean, it's fun, and as you said, there are so many fans, and everyone loves the film, so it's good, positive feedback.
And, Owen, you must be used to taking it off now, because this is the second time round. Are you, how does that feel?
Well, it's always a pleasure. So, yeah, I guess you have a bit of fun with it, and I do get shouted at a few times. There's lots of get your whips out and stuff like that, people in the streets. But it's all a bit of fun and games, I guess.
Is there much gym work to prepare?
Yeah, there was quite a strict regime because I wasn't in as good shape as before the film, but I had to. We had a nice guy, Dave. He was my instructor. He taught me everything and told me what to eat. I couldn't eat certain things. And I had a strict regime, and I stuck to it. And well, I guess the results were good.
And do both of you do your own stunt work? So Claire, is the butt we see on camera, is that really yours?
It is. I mean, it gets like what's the word? Digitally re-enhanced after, in the editing stage. But it is my bum, yes, it is.
And Owen, can you tell me what's your craziest fan moment?
Craziest fan moment. Okay. Well, once. Okay. Well, don't know if I can say this on television, but once I did have this girl. I was out. I was with some friends, and I just went into the toilet, as you do, and a girl ran into the toilet. She obviously saw me, and she said, "You're Mr. Grey," and I said, "Well, not exactly." And but then she pulled me out and said, "Oh, can you sign my certain area?" So well, I signed it, and then she was on her way, and that was it. I didn't hear from her again.
And Claire, could you tell me how much do you relate to Anastasia? Because she leads a very crazy life.
Yeah, I mean, the whole sort of the story is that she's a very innocent girl, and she meets Mr. Grey, and it all kind of changes. So yeah, I mean, I do. I'm sort of in a sense, I am quite innocent. I'd never go there myself, but yeah. So I relate to her, but obviously it took a lot of work to become the character, and I can't say I'm exactly like her, but yeah,
And yourself?
No, I'm exactly like him. Yeah, I'm a millionaire, and I've got a nice little basement. I'll show you it later.
Well, thank you very much for coming on the show. I'm very excited to see the new film.
Thank you.
It comes out on the 27th.
Yes, everyone go see
next
it.
month.
And up next, we've got a performance from Britney Spears.